Hey, how you doing, everybody? Um, I want to show you. I'm in the mood to play some APA 2022, and I want to show you how to do that. Now, the Mets, of course, I'm a Met fan, as many of you know, and some who don't. But now you do, and they're doing pretty well this season, which is a good thing. And I grew up right in that area, the Shea Stadium area, now, of course, Citi Field in Queens, New York. So I'm originally from Queens, New York. So I have that special connection to the Mets. And I want to replay tonight's game. So I gathered all the information basically that I know about the Mets, and they're facing off against the Angels, who are in this big losing streak. I think it's a 13-game losing streak. So anyway, what I did was I found one of the Angels' last box scores, and I wrote down the names of the players who played, and then I scrolled down and I wrote down some of the pitchers. Now, as it gets closer to game time, there'll be I'll have more information on the starters and so on and so forth. I think I already do have on the starters, but right now, ultimately, I've got the basic information that I need to create a quick team. It's not going to take a long time, and then I'm going to print it out because I want you guys to be able to do this, right? So I'm going to use Steve's right here. This is the site I'm going to use, and it's called, and let me clear it out. It's called Steve's APA Compatible Card Computer. You can just search that. Just put it in the Google search engine, APA, Steve's APA computer, card computer, anything close to that, and it'll pop up. All right. That takes you to this screen right here, 2022. Everything is set up till the last game the team has played, up to last night, for example. So what I'm going to do is quickly put the Mets together, and I'll show you how I do it. So this is the page you're going to use. Now, if you use this, I recommend you contribute something, donate something, because he's not getting paid to keep this. And look at all the versions he has here. He's done a great thing for the community, and he won't always be around. Neither will I. So give him a little bit of thanks. Periodically, I'll contribute $10, $20, depending on how much I use it. But I've been using it for a bunch of years now. It's a lot of fun. You can make cards for yourself, for your family members, for your little league team, for your high school team. It's a great, great resource to have. It's an excellent program to use to recreate and have an APA uh, blast at home, right? With the two D6 and the red and the white D6. So let's start. Let's create the Mets starting nine, which is really, now when I play this game, I'm not going to make it, right now everybody's using the DH. So what does that mean? Basically that you're not going to need as many players as you used to need, right? You don't need as many. You still need a lot of pitchers. So let's start off. I have a list. I wrote it down. I just went to the last box score for the Mets. Here you can see the box score for and you just kind of go, let's see, this was Thursday. The Mets did not play on Thursday. So you just go one game back. And how did I search this? I just put in box scores. That's all I wrote. I wrote in box scores, MLB box scores or baseball box scores, and it took me to this site. It's called Game Day, MLB Game Day, and it shows you all the box scores. So anyway, let's go back to Steve's card maker. Or card computer. I always call it the card maker. I don't know why I call it that. It's card computer. And the first player is going to be Nimmo. And I'm going to scroll right in here. See that little window? I'm going to scroll down in that little window to the ends. I believe I could write his name up here, but I don't want to do that. I don't want to write if I don't have to. M's, now I'm slowing down. And Nimmo, where is he? Oh, I passed him. Nito's there, so we're going to take Nito as well. So I'm going to add Nito. So basically, I highlight Nito. Here's his card. Now, what I want to do is I want to add. Now, remember, the Mets are in first place, so I'm going to make sure they're at least a two fielding column because they have been fielding very well. I'm going to make Nito uh, a catcher 8 for now. I'm going to make him an 8 for now. And he's going to be slow, so I'm doing that right up here in this position section. So I'm going to back up and make him slow catcher. Let me see. Let's make sure. Okay, the S is capital. There we go. So I typed in the S within parentheses. He's a slow catcher, and I made him an 8. And we're just going to add him to the list, and I'll show you how that list works. Now let me go to Brandon Nimmo. We're going to go to Brandon Nimmo. We're going to make him an outfielder. Again, I go to that little top left-hand corner box where it says outfield. And he's going to be fast. I'm going to make him fast. And he's going to be outfielder. And we're going to make him a 2. He's played excellent center field this year, but we're going to make him a 2. He's not a Gold Glove guy yet, but he has played excellent out there. So he's a fast, definitely one of the fastest players on the Mets. Excellent base runner. And he's going to play center field, and he's a 2. So we're going to add him now. Next, we're going to add Canha. So let's go to the C's. Mark Canha. There he is. And he's, I don't remember him playing first base too much, but we're going to go up here. We're going to make him an outfielder. He's also fast. Outfielder. Oh. And he will be a 2. He's a pretty good outfielder. And at first base, we're not going to play him at first base tonight, so I'm not even going to give him a first base rating. So we're just going to get rid of that. There you go. Done. So there's Mark Canha. We're going to add him. Select players, just add, and I'll show you where that goes in a minute. Next, it's going to be Lindor. So we're going to scroll down. I think the Mets got Cano back. That's what I heard. I think I was either having a nightmare or that's what I heard. So let's go to Lindor. There he is, Francisco Lindor. And we're going to make him a shortstop. He's also fast. Shortstop. And we're going to make him a 9. And we're just going to add him. Next, we're going to do Davis. So we're going to go up to the D's, scroll up. And J.D. Davis, there he is. And he's not a very good fielder. We're going to put him at third base. He'll be a 3 at third base, and he'll be a 3 at first base. So we're going to make him a third base 3. And we're not going to give him a speed. Nope. Got it there. And then we're going to, and he's going to be a first base, also 3 at first base. I mean, we could put him, yeah, we're going to make him a 2 there. Make him a 2 at first base because he doesn't have really much experience playing first base at all. And that's about it for him. We're going to make a little space here between these cards. There we go. So J.D. Davis. And we're going to add him. Next, we have to add Escobar. Escobar is not a bad third baseman. He's got an excellent arm. He's played there before. Eduardo Escobar. So he can also play second base, but we're going to make him a 4 at third base. And we're going to make him he hasn't played much second base this year, so we're just going to make him a 6 at second base in case we need him there. Oh. And now let's put all this in parentheses. I'm not going to put a speed to him. Not really slow. Actually, he can motor once he gets it going. Once he gets it going, he can motor. All right. So let's close up this little gap. I think I left too much of a gap there between. Let me check something real quick on actual cards. Yeah, this is how. Well, you can't see it, but I'm looking at how Appa does it, and they don't put an apostrophe or a comma or anything in between. So that's it. We're going to add Escobar. McNeil is next. So we're going to the M's. Scroll down to the M's. And I'm kind of thinking out loud and showing you how I know they're in first place, so you can't give them a 3 fielding. Now, these guys are not really A fielders. Marte would be an A fielder. I would make him an A fielder, but he's injured, so I know he's not going to play. So right now we're looking for McNeil. Now, McNeil's interesting because McNeil has learned a lot about playing left field. But he's primarily a second base. We're going to make him a 7. He's really held his own this year. And in the outfield, we're gonna give him a 2. Generous, I think. But again, like I said, they're in first place, so McNeil, we're gonna put him, and all we're gonna give him is the outfield of a 2. And close it off and get rid of the third base. There we go. And McNeil's also going to make him, you know what, we're going to make him average. He has good speed, but we're going to just leave him as average. So we're going to add that. Who else? Guillorme. He's an excellent fielder. Again, not a 1 fielder, but an above average fielder. If you watch him every night, you'd know. So Guillorme, Luis Guillorme, we're going to make him. He can play all the positions. We're going to make him an 8 at second base. He comes in as a defensive replacement a lot. We're also going to make him a 4 at third base. And at shortstop, we're going to make him a 7. I don't know that he has good range, but he's quick. He's got good quickness. He has good hands. So we're going back up to 3. We're going to close that off, and there you go. Just get rid of that comma. And we got to get rid of one more comma. All right, that's it. So, and we're not giving him he's not really slow, he's not really fast, kind of in between. So that's Luis Guillorme. Next we already got Nito. We're going to do Plummer. He's a rookie, just came up, hit a couple of home runs already, so he should have a pretty crazy card. Plummer, looking for that L. Did I pass it? Yeah, there he is, Nick Plummer. So he is, I don't know what kind of outfielder he is, but we're going to just give him a 1 out there. And actually, we're just going to do this. He's been a DH. So he's going to be outfielder of 1. And we're not going to put any speed on him. Okay, so we'll add him. Let's see, who else are we going to add? Alonso. Alonso may be back. He may be pinch hit tonight. I'm not sure how his hand is doing. He was hitting the knuckles. No fracture or anything like that. So Alonso, Pete Alonso, we definitely want to have him on the bench in case they use him. Pete Alonso. There he is. And you know what? We're going to make him a first baseman. Still make some basic mistakes at first base. We're going to make him a 3 at first base, although he has improved. So we're going to make him, let's see, first baseman, and we'll make him a 3. There you go. And he's going to be slow runner. There you go. Slow first baseman 3. We're going to add him. Who else? Now we got it. Mazika is the other catcher. So that's the M's. We're going to scroll down real from Mazika. There he is. Patrick Mazika. And he's going to be a catcher 7. He's going to be slow. Going to put him as a slow runner. And he's going to be at first base. We're going to make him a 2. He's not really a first baseman. Oh, hold on. There he is. And at first base, he'll be a 2, and he can cover for Alonso if there's any injuries or anything like that. He will be a 2. Close that. And he will be slow. Okay, got him. Catcher 7. Boom. Almost done. And now it's a guy named Khalil Lee. And he only has like 1 at bat. So it's going to be an out. I think he struck out. Just have him as a, I don't know, as a emergency player, I guess. He's pretty fast, so we'll make him fast. And outfielder. And he'll be a 1 out there. And that's about it. All right, so those are my batters. Now I would go into my pitchers. Ottavino. Let's go to Ottavino. With the pitchers, you don't have to do very much. I don't do too much. Let's see. Oh, we're looking for the O's. Here he is. I just passed him, right? Odorizzi. Ottavino. So he's a BX, so we're just going to add him. Next pitcher is Nagosek. And we're looking for the ends. Nagosek, there he is. And we're just going to add him. Pitchers are easy. You can just write in the number. I don't want to go through the whole thing to put the number in because it's just a drag. So I'm going to do Rodriguez, Joely Rodriguez. He's another one that pitches a lot for the Mets. He's picked up from the Yankees. Here, the Rodriguez. Just passed him. Joely Rodriguez, so I had him. Lugo. Lugo struggled a lot this season. Let's see, where is Lugo? There he is, Seth Lugo. We're going to add him. He's a C. And finally, we're going to the Mets closer, Edwin Diaz. So this is basically the guys I'm going to need off the top of my. Oh, you know what? Smith, Caleb Smith, I believe his first name is Diaz. Edwin Diaz and Smith. He's another guy that comes in and pitches a lot for the Mets. Oh, and Shreve. So let's get those 2 guys in there in case we need them. So Jason Shreve. There he is. Add him. And then who's the other guy I said? Caleb Smith. Oh, no, I'm sorry. Drew Smith, not Caleb Smith. Drew Smith. See, New York Mets. My bad. All right, Drew Smith comes in. And that's about it. So I can't off the top of my head think of anybody else. If I do think of anybody else, I just come back and make some more cards. Now let's see where all that goes, right? All that adding. You scroll down, and I'm going to show you how to do it now. You scroll down, and this is going to be, I want this to fit. So I'm going to right-click here in the corner to bring up my opportunity to print. And this is, let's see, settings. I want to go to default settings, scale. I want to do a custom scale. The reason I want to do that is because I want to make sure these cards they're going to print on one page. In other words, the page that you see here, I want 9 cards on one page. So you have to make it a little bit smaller. I found that it doesn't, let me see, defaults, none. Okay, portrait, all, print on both sides, headers and footers, scale, custom. I made it a little bit smaller to 95 because I definitely want to see. I'm going to print one page to see if they all print on one side. The 9 cards print on one page. Okay, so I'm going to just put page 3. So this is I'm going to test with one page right here. And let's see if this will print properly. Let's check it out. I'm going to hit print. So I put it at 95. Let's see what happens. Okay, nothing's happening. Printing, okay. I had the printer cover up. So let's try it again. Print, let's see if it'll take it this time. Custom, page 3. All right, let's see what happens now. Print. You know what? I want to print page 4 instead in case page 3 prints. So let me print page 4 and let's see what happens. Silence, silence, silence. Oh, I may have to restart my printer. You know what? I'm going to try to print on my other printer. Let's see what happens. Let's try my other printer. And I'm going to try to print where it says pages, custom, and I'm going to put print page 3. Let's see what happens. Hold on, let me put in the right paper. Okay, let's see what happens now. Otherwise, I'm gonna have to. Yeah. Okay. So my A printer's down. Let's see what happens here with my B printer. If the 9 cards will print on one page because I reduced it to 95%. So I don't want to waste a lot of paper when only 6 cards print. Okay, so you can't see it unfortunately, but it came out perfect. Exactly. I printed out 9 cards on one page. So I will print the rest of these and I will come back with a video playing this game and you'll get a chance to see the cards. And I did not select, I did not select camera and screen, so I can only show you my screen, but it did come out exactly how you see it. So this is playing 2022, tonight's game, right? With using APBA, the APBA sim game, and using Steve's card computer to make up the 2 teams. So then you can roll some dice using the APBA rules and have some today fun, right? This is Tony Porter, Cards and Dice TV. Thank Thanks for watching. Remember to like and subscribe my channel. Don't forget that. That's so crucial. We sometimes forget to do that, and that way do that for all our content producers so they can we can beat the algorithm and be up there. Take care now.